Okay, I need to start the stream, and now it's started, but now I need to make sure that everything is set up here. So to everyone watching after I've already finished, this is the part that wasn't public yet. So now I'm gonna make it public in 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, welcome to the live stream, everybody. The no one that's in here yet. So today I'm gonna be going over why I do not trust self-driving vehicles. Yesterday I did a stream where I talked about AI, and today I'm going to be talking about this because I did not get a chance to get to this point yesterday because I yapped too hard. So I really want to do a deep dive into this one though, because I think there's a lot to say specifically about self-driving like taxis that I didn't talk about yesterday. So let's get into it. Let me, while I wait for people to get in here, I'm going to promote this on my Discord and my community tab really fast. Honestly, I don't trust most vehicles in general. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, that's true. That's true. I was talking about this yesterday, but I don't really like a car-based society, and I don't really like cars in general. All right. Yeah, so let me see who's all in here, and I'll read chat while I'm working on promoting this. I realized like, oh, I should probably like promote my streams when I do them, so maybe people will watch them. So I'm doing that today, and we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, so what's up, everybody in the chat? By the way, also, I don't know why some people have like a crown on their name. It says it's like a top fan. So the people in the chat are like top fan. I don't know what that means. Do you guys know what that means? Because I would like to know. Let me just share this link on my Instagram real fast. I think that would help with viewership a little bit. Hi Dakota, what's up? Trish, welcome to the stream. We're gonna get into it here in just a second. I'm just waiting for people to get in here and promoting the stream. I think Instagram is gonna be the way to go because like I actually get some viewership on Instagram. You can schedule your streams ahead of time and get more people aware. That's true. I might try that as well. I don't know if you guys saw my community post, but I really like streaming. I think I really like streaming. So I said, let me just look. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, so I said on my community post earlier, I said, you're going to be seeing me do a lot more live streams. I'm going to keep up with my 1 to 2 videos a month on this channel, as I have been doing. But also, I've been wanting to throw in some live streams in the past week or so. I've tried it, and I realized how much I love doing that. So expect me to show up and yap about random topics every now and then. Last night, we talked extensively about AI and how I busted that. So definitely give me some suggestions in this comment section. No one's given any yet, but definitely do that. That'd be great. I would love to see how that goes. Also, I'm figuring out hotkeys so I can switch back and forth like this with a button on my keyboard now. I'm getting better. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's talk about self-driving Teslas, or taxis rather, not necessarily just Teslas. Hang on, 1 second. What was it that I need? Oh God. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's start by talking about. Let's start by watching this video that I took, where I actually tried one. Because when I recently went to LA, I decided that while I was there, it made sense to finish out the experience by trying a Waymo, and I didn't like it. Spoiler alert, I did not like it. I think this stream is starting to build up traction, pun intended. What? What's up, Zach? Zach's fan number 3. What does this mean, though? I don't understand the top fan thing. Okay, let's just get into it now. So, first of all, let's watch this video that I took of me doing a self-driving taxi. Okay, I didn't like it, by the way. I wanted to try it, but I just don't freaking trust it. And I think that it starts like my reason for not liking them starts with just this fear of something going wrong, but it's not only that. Like I think there's actual valid reasons why I feel the way I feel. But first, let's just watch my video of me and my mom doing a ride. It wasn't that. Here's the thing too. I was exaggerating when I was doing it on my Instagram, like where I was acting like it was like crazy and stuff. But it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. We literally went a quarter mile, so like it was not a far ride. But okay, wait, I missed this part. This is kind of important. I literally got in the car, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta click start ride, and then I can buckle up and stuff. And it says good evening, Dakota.
Start ride.
I clicked it before I put my seatbelt on. Big mistake. And then it started to just immediately drive, and I was like, oh shoot, I gotta put my fucking seatbelt on.
Buckle up, buckle up.
I was genuinely a little bit terrified here. You can see how the camera's going.
Look at this.
This was weird. This is weird.
If you're traveling with little ones or expecting, please see the seatback card for more information.
I mean, it's only a 1 minute, but still, this is kind of terrifying. I mean, it's only a 1 minute, but still, this is kind of terrifying.
I mean, so like, you know, we were mainly just at this stoplight for like a pretty good portion of it. Because again, it was literally a quarter mile away, so it was like totally fine. But it had this little video, and it was kind of talking to us almost the whole time about just like what. You could also pick music and stuff, and I was going through it, but
Oh my god, look at the wheel turning by itself.
Dude, this was freaky.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I hated this.
That's so weird.
I genuinely hated this.
It's so
My mom's like, calm down.
The first pull unlocks. The second opens the door.
The first pull unlocks, the second one opens the door.
Don't forget your phone, keys, or wallet.
Get out of the way of everything.
I was trying not to play the music. I didn't know how to do this.
I mean, it's doing a good job.
It was doing a good job. I can't lie. And like honestly, it like my mom said this after. She was like, I mean, it's better than some Uber drivers. You know what I mean? Like some Uber drivers like to drive a little crazy. This one wasn't driving that crazy. This one has to, since it literally like programmed to follow the law. It literally follows the law basically as close as it can. Here's me getting out. Yeah, I don't know. It was fine. Like I obviously survived. But still, I wouldn't go any farther than that in a self-driving taxi. I would not take a self-driving taxi for any longer of a distance than I did in that video, to be honest with you. And I don't think I'll ever take one again. I just don't like the idea of it, and we'll get into some other rationalizations for why I don't think it's a good idea personally. First of all, there's a lot of fucking bugs. Okay, and I didn't tell my mom about those before she got in the car, which I told her afterwards, and she was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten in the car if you told me all those things. I'm like, yeah, I get that. First of all, this is from a few years ago, but I still think it's worth talking about. This is a,
Welcome back to CBS Saturday Morning. Did you hear the one
learning
about
how to
the
stream.
self-driving car that got lost? Well, some folks in the San Francisco neighborhood can tell you all about it. Last month, Waymo, a sister company of Google, began testing its self-driving vehicles in San Francisco. And neighbors on one dead-end street realized they were seeing a lot of these cars for no apparent reason. Wilson Walker from our San Francisco station KPIX has the story.
And I
Okay.
noticed it while I was sleeping. I awoke.
so basically what's happening here is like they were testing these cars, and they like malfunctioned or something and just started piling into a single street.
Here so much.
Wait, let's see what this person said.
Don't really have a preference either way, but it is a little bit odd that they're over here so much.
And especially across a slow street into a one block street. It's a little bit peculiar.
Have you ever seen them pick anyone up or drop anyone off?
No. They're just, I think, doing their testing.
So it's definitely they're exploring something on this little piece of land on 15th.
Maybe they weren't malfunctioning. I guess they were just
sparking conversation in the neighborhood, but for now, neighbors can only guess as to what exactly is causing
I want to see like a video of it though. Okay, sorry, that was kind of a nothing. That's kind of a nothing video. I didn't watch it beforehand, so I didn't know what it was gonna be, honestly. Okay, let's actually instead. This is a lot more interesting. This is terrifying to me. This is why I was so scared when I was in that thing. This is from like I think this was last year. I think this was 2024. Oh no, it was this year. It was in January of this year. There was a video that came out of this guy, or at least this article was in January of this year. This video, of this guy who was in his Waymo, I think it was in Arizona, and basically it started to malfunction and literally just drive in circles, getting progressively faster. We've got a video here.
Okay, why is this happening to me on a Monday?
On a Monday.
To rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
This car is just going in circles.
Hi there, Mike. This is Gab. I'm calling from Waymo support. I'm just calling because I received a notification that your car might be experiencing some routing issue. Please bear with me while
I got a flight to catch. Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy.
So he's literally in this. He's in this Waymo, like I was in, basically, and it's just like in a parking lot. I don't know what kind of parking lot this is, and it was just started to drive in circles in the parking lot, and he's like, I'm supposed to be at the airport. What the hell's going on? Why is it just going in circles?
Look at what it's doing.
I understand. I'm really, really sorry, Mike.
And in order to fix it, he can't just go in the front and like start driving it. He has to literally call customer support. Like,
working with the situation of the vehicle, is it circling around a parking lot, right?
It's circling around a parking lot. I got my seatbelt on. I can't get out the car. Has this been hacked? What's going on? I feel like I'm in a movie.
been hacked?
Is somebody playing a joke on me? And I got a flight to catch.
I understand, Mike. I'm really sorry for this. We're working with this, but by any chance, do you have an access to your Waymo app right now?
Like, even if this is like a one-time thing, I don't like. Here's the thing, with self-driving cars, like it has to be kind of perfect to put it out on the road, to let it just like drive amongst everybody else. And the reason it kind of has to be perfect is because everybody else is not perfect. Everybody else is very imperfect on the road. I mean, we got so many car crashes all the time. And so, you know, in order to, if you're adding in a vehicle onto the road and it's controlled by a robot, it kind of has to be fixed up and ready to go. And that's why I'm like, it's definitely not a perfect technology. And that's why I don't like the fact that it's on the roads. You know what I mean? It's not on the roads here in Virginia. Thankfully, not yet. Please don't make it around. I don't want to see it around. But I don't know about the Uber one. There's like an Uber self-driving thing as well, apparently. And I also don't know about the self-driving Teslas. I don't think those are around yet here either. I think those are only in Texas right now. But yeah, no, I just don't like it. Let's watch the rest of this video. But dude, I would be fucking terrified. And the thing is too, at the end of the video, I'm pretty sure he gets them to like control it, and he continues on this drive.
Okay, now I'm gonna be pulling the car over while we are trying to assist the car. Oh, hold on just a second.
Oh my goodness. I just better not be late for the flight. You guys are gonna take care of the flight. That part.
I'm really so sorry.
Yeah, because this is crazy. This is crazier.
You have your app pulled up. I need you to tap my chip in the lower left corner of your app.
Can't you just do it? You should be able to handle it. Take over the car. You don't need my phone.
I don't have an option to control the car.
Oh
my
god.
Oh my god. I mean, bro, that would be so, first of all, annoying, and that's terrifying. And it doesn't show it in this video, but I've seen the full one, and I couldn't find it for the life of me when I was getting stuff together. But wait, is this it? No, it's not. But I couldn't find it for the life of me. But he at the end, they literally basically take control of it, and then they drive it out onto where the street is again, and then it just drives off back into the road with him in it. I'm just like, no, dude, I'm sorry. Okay, this is also hilarious, and also very annoying. So this is how Waymos park at night. Oh shit. Okay. This is right around some like apartment buildings and stuff. This is how they all find their parking spot.
So I was like, where's that coming from? I looked down and I was like, I think it's coming from the Waymo cars.
Yeah, kind of bizarre, right? Neighbors in San Francisco are dealing with some sleepless nights as they say driverless cars in a parking lot nearby are confused. They start honking at each other. Maybe they're just talking. In a statement, Waymo says it's heard complaints. They're working on a fix. That is your rush.
Okay, wait, that was not the full video. This is probably fuller.
Multiple incidents go condo.
They're literally.
So I was like, where's that coming from? I looked down.
This is from like a while ago, but it shows like all the Waymos trying to park for the night, and they're all in this like right around this apartment building, seemingly, and they're honking at each other and trying to figure out how the fuck to park all at the exact same time. It just seems like so. I don't know. I don't like it. What's up, Clairon? What's up, bro? And then okay, there's also a lot of stuff in terms of like, there's videos of them being pulled over. There's recalls and things like that, which is they were recalled a month ago apparently. And also I think there's, let me look this up actually before I say this. How many there's I saw this thing at some point recently that was very concerning to me. Okay, here is. Oh my god. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Also, I guess we should talk about how they were set on fire at this LA protest. I think there's actually genuine. We'll talk about that. And then. Okay. Yeah, so this, I think, I'm trying to find, I saw something about how Waymos had to be intercepted basically by like actual human people at like a rate of that is concerning. That is very concerning. Do you have to be at the wheel all times in case something goes wrong? No, you actually can't go to the wheel. They actually don't let you do that. They're actually openly don't let you be at the wheel. I just watched this video a little bit ago, but that I created. But
okay, I don't care.
It shows, you know, you sit in the back and the Waymo drives by itself. You can't touch the wheel. It actually says it on the wheel. It says don't touch the wheel. Don't move in the front seat. I don't know. And some of my reasoning again is just on a I don't like it. But I think that I have reasons to also not like it. So not only was there this video where this guy is stuck in a car, literally driving in circles, and they're fucking loud as hell at night, but also, shoot, what was the other thing? Oh, there's been videos come out of literally these Waymos being like jumped and stuff. Waymo jumped. And when that happened, I mean, okay, this is so terrifying if I can find it. It's a guy like inside. Was this the video? No, that's not the video. It's a guy inside of a Waymo, and it's like being like there's vandalizers literally going up to it and spray painting the windows, and it's terrifying. I don't know how to find this video. I should have got it beforehand. No. I just put all that wrong. Trying to find this video. It was absolutely a terrifying image. I remember a Waymo car causing a traffic jam where I was. Yeah, there's also, I've seen videos of them like literally cutting each other off too. And like, here's one of a Waymo being pulled over by a police officer. If I can find it. Shoot, I just had it up. I've got too many tabs open here. Okay, here it is. Let's watch this one about a Waymo being pulled over by the cops.
No, can you show me out at 7th Ave in Osborne? I got a unmanned vehicle that was kind of taken off from me.
Oh, he knew it was a Waymo, I guess, beforehand.
Every day you see a Phoenix police officer pulling over a driverless car.
Hi!
But that's what happened June 19th after the officer observed a Waymo going haywire in traffic.
I couldn't help but come over just out of morbid curiosity. Yeah. I thought maybe there's a passenger or something. No, like, you know the construction here? Yeah. It was, eastbound in the westbound lanes. Oh! Which is real bad.
Wait. It was what?
Eastbound in the westbound lanes, which is real bad. Yeah.
It was eastbound in the westbound lane, so it was driving on the wrong side?
And then, so I light it up, and then it takes off through the intersection.
While most Waymo cars can be seen throughout the city driving safely and behaving civilly, erratic driving is not completely out of the question for the artificial intelligence.
It was making a right onto Washington. Almost hit me. I had to swerve into the fast lane.
Phil Briggs says Tuesday he nearly got sideswiped by a Waymo on a mission with no regard for the car surrounding it.
My son saw an accident. We've seen him dead in the water in the middle of the intersection. So it's just,
What
I
the
don't see
hell?
any good from it at all.
I reached out to Waymo to find out more about
That's a
the
crazy
potential
shot.
errors in their cars. Waymo sent me a statement, and they said Waymos are much better drivers than humans, and 3.5 times more likely to avoid
Yeah, it was Max Fosho for some reason. Okay.
injury-causing crashes.
So, your car here drove into oncoming lanes of traffic.
In the case
That's
last month,
crazy.
Waymo says the construction signage on 7th and Osborne was inconsistent, and because the officer blocked the car, it had to impede oncoming traffic. But the whole ordeal only lasted 1 minute.
Okay, this is another thing. Is like we have when we have Waymos that are driving around, they make decisions on what, if they're in a predicament, they have to, the car program, like the computer has to make a decision on what's the safest way to exit a situation like that. And it's terrifying to me that the computer has that, like, I mean, I remember learning about this in like economics class or something. I don't know why we talked about this in economics class, but I remember him talking about how, like, if you program a self-driving car and it has if you program a self-driving car and you have to like make it choose to hit, like, it's kind of like a trolley problem, right? Where like you have to kind of program it to do the less amount of damage and to like kill the least people. If a self-driving car is going to kill somebody, but it instead could kill like a couple people, then it is gonna it's gonna be programmed to swerve into the person. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like that changes like the whole. I don't know what I'm yapping about. It doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at with that exactly. But my point is that, like, I don't know how to feel about the fact that the AI is going to be making a decision on what is the best route of action, and then if it makes, I don't know, it just freaks me out. Like, how does it? I don't know how much programming goes into this. Also, it's been, they've been out on the road for years at this point, apparently. I guess at least 3 years. But I still don't like it. I still don't like it. That's my perspective on that. I feel like this stream is not going anywhere. I feel like I don't have as much to say about this as I thought I did. But we'll keep it going. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So we got the pull over by cops. Let's talk about the recalls, and then we can watch some videos of other people reviewing them, and I'm curious to see what they have to say about them. But let's talk about these recalls real quick. I want to know about the recalls. I was just in one of these things. You telling me there's recalls a month ago?
Self-driving car company Waymo hitting the brakes, recalling more than 1,200 vehicles due to minor collisions involving chains, gates, and other gate-like roadway barriers across the country. Waymo, whose parent company is Alphabet, citing a software issue which was resolved in November 2024 as the root of the problem, and stating that none of the resulting crashes caused injury, and the vast majority of which were low speed. The company says the issue does not impact cars currently on the road.
Do you see this as a major setback for the company and for the industry?
I don't think this is a major step back for the company or for the industry.
Yeah, Google does own Waymo.
It just highlights this is the root cause of the scientific problem that has not really been resolved.
Waymo, going the wrong way!
Last year,
What
the
the
National
hell?
Highway Transportation Safety Administration launched an investigation into Waymo after reports of its robo-taxis exhibiting driving behavior that potentially violated traffic safety laws. Some instances caught on camera.
Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy.
A man stuck in a
Oh.
Waymo on his way to the airport in Scottsdale as it drove out of control in circles.
This car is just going in circles.
A low-speed crash into a telephone pole in Phoenix. A robo-taxi turning into oncoming traffic in
That's
Denver.
crazy.
One swerving in and out of its lane, others driving into construction zones.
Sir, we cannot move. We're sorry.
And ignoring an officer's instruction to pull to the side.
We're not driving.
We reached out to the NHTSA, which confirmed the investigation is still open. Despite these incidents, Waymo reiterating their technology leads to safer roads. Waymo data showing their driverless cars reduced injury-causing collisions by...
Well, wow, it will be abandoned, predictable. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be abandoned though, because they're literally like actively still out and about, and there still is like literally like really recently Tesla is like releasing their own version of these robo taxis. So like I don't think these robo taxis are going to be going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, they're probably going to become more and more prevalent because right now they're only really legal to be out on the road in certain places. Let me look up like a map. Where are self-driving taxis legal? Map. I need to know. I actually need to know. I know that they're not around me. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's a map I've just found. Apparently, I don't know where the source is necessarily, but let's see. So it says, I'm guessing the gray places are illegal. Wait, okay. Wait, it is legal in Virginia, or legislation exists. What? Okay, wait. I need just a simple map. Here we go. So full deploy. Yeah. Not regulated in Virginia, apparently, where I live. Full deployment in all of these states. Testing in those green states. And truck platooning only in the orange states. Also, there's study only in a couple states as well. So I didn't know it wasn't regulated in Virginia. I thought they were just not around in Virginia. I've never seen one in Virginia before. I don't like that. But I mean, I guess if they're not out. I've never seen a Waymo out and about here. So I don't think that they're out. If you're in a state that it's not regulated, I don't think that means they're out and about. I guess it means they could be though. Let me look this up. Are they in Virginia? Next stop for Waymo, Washington, D.C. Waymos are not in, thank God. Okay, they're not here. But that they might be soon because they're becoming more and more of a thing. And there's now some competition with Waymo where there's Teslas, robo-taxis.
Right, day 2.
Let's see this guy's experience.
And here's my first robo-taxi ride of the day. Yesterday I did about 5 rides. So today
What?
I'm going to do a few rides. Here is the car. And basically, here's the safety monitor. Then there, I'm going to go ahead, open the car. How you doing? Good. Hey, thanks. Good. We know the drill. Just start.
Who's that?
the ride, And we are off.
What? Is this a guy that comes with it? Or is this just like his friend? I like to imagine that this guy, he just, you order a Tesla and there's just some guy with a Tesla hat. just sitting there, just making sure everything's going well.
So we are in South Austin right now. Sprouts Supermarket, and we are into this parking lot. Well,
He always comes with, I think it's just his friend. It's a different guy. What the hell? It's a different guy every time.
yeah, sure. Right, press start.
Who's this guy?
Dropped me off a little closer, and now it's actually what it's like.
Who's this guy? Who's all these guys? Bro, who are all these guys? Maybe they're like, he's doing like a share thing. Okay, here's my other problem. This is a big problem I have with Waymo. I don't think that it's good that it's replacing jobs of people who are Uber drivers. That's, I think, a really big issue for me, is that it replaces that job. And in my experience, when I used it, I checked how much the Uber would cost for this quarter-mile drive. And it was going to cost $11 to Uber from this Mexican restaurant to the Airbnb that I was staying at. Again, a quarter mile, it was going to cost $11. On top of that, it was going to cost more money because, you know, you have to tip them as well. And, you know, then we were like, oh, we got to do a Waymo just to see what it's like. It's part of the LA experience, it feels like. And so we did that instead, and it was literally $9, no tip. And we were like, oh, shoot, that's not good. I don't like that. The fact that it is literally, it is $2 cheaper to get a Waymo, and you don't have to tip on top of that. Uh-oh. Like, that's taking jobs for sure. And I don't like that, you know? But, I mean, I like the idea I like the hypothetical idea that, you know, we could have self-driving cars, but if all of them were self-driving, then I like the idea more. I don't like the idea that the self-driving car is going to be following the law exactly, because sometimes you gotta go slower, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's not following the law exactly, it's programmed to be safe, but still, I don't know, man. I just don't really like it. Bro, you were fine. Bro acting like you tried to personally murder him. Get out. Yeah, no, someone just said that on my Discord. That's true. I was a little bit extreme. Okay, let's talk about this. I think I can yap a lot more about this. I feel like I've done a shit job. I'm new to this whole streaming thing, and I feel like I've done a terrible job this stream of making it entertaining, so I apologize. If that's the case. This one might be one that is unlisted afterwards, unlike the other ones. But because again, I'm just not very good. I think I'm getting better at it, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not doing good this stream. Okay, let's talk about this though, because this is, if you get me yapping about something like this, I can start talking. Okay, so first of all, also, I'm taking the AI's word for this, so take it with a grain of salt. But this says, according to the Google AI, based on the provided search results, Waymo shared that their disengagement rate is 1 in 17,000 miles, meaning that human test drivers intervene or take over control every 17,000 miles. Okay. So that doesn't sound that bad, actually. I thought that was a lot worse. But, I mean, I guess it's still kind of concerning that has to happen at all. But it's good that that's set up to do that, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't really care. Okay. Let's talk about these LA protests. Let's talk about the LA protests, okay? The ICE protests, okay? That's right. We're gonna talk about it. We gotta talk about it a little bit because it's very topical to the issue of Waymos specifically. This is a picture from from the LA protests. This is a photo. This was on June 14th, 2025. This Waymo was burned, and I think this is another Waymo right here. You can't really tell if it was, but I'm pretty sure it was. So why were these Waymos burned? Is it because these radical lunatics are violent? Not necessarily. Engineers working on self-driving technology have given a lot of thought to difficult questions over the years, including how to keep pedestrians safe and how to avoid collisions with their vehicles. But last weekend's protests in LA threw a spotlight onto one of the thorny problems that remain for autonomous vehicles. What about arson, vandalism, and other physical attacks? Okay, I haven't read this article, so this might not be exactly what I was trying to get at. My understanding is that ICE has been collaborating with Waymo. Let me look this up. Waymo collaboration with ICE. I swear I saw. See, this is what I mean. I apologize. This has been a terrible live stream. Waymo taxi torches during anti-life protest. I thought I saw something about. Am I just lying? Maybe I'm just lying. By the way, I'm not defending blowing up a Waymo. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's not cool to blow up a Waymo. A hot take. Okay. Is this what I was trying to talk about? Is it more potent? At least 5 Waymos were destroyed during the protest this weekend. And company tells suspended its services. Police department. As we've seen before, Waymos, autonomous vehicles are the way turning into collateral damage during times of civil unrest. They are often sitting ducks, lacking innate ability to avoid the scene or flee around a group of people. Unlike immigration and custom enforcement, they won't run over protests to stand in their way. That's crazy. No, but where? I swear. Okay, maybe I'm just literally lying. So, see, this is why I'm a bad streamer. Because I just, like, get on here, I have nothing to say about the thing that I brought up, and then I literally just lie. This is what people do for a living. Is this what all streamers do? Do they just lie? Like I'm doing right now? Google has taken up contracts with ICE. This is what I was talking about. This is from Reddit, though. I shouldn't trust that. I should see if I had done this beforehand, I could have like gone more in depth, but I don't want to sit here and just like research live, you know. I mean, I can, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, I just gotta do it more consistently, and I'll get better at it for sure. Fuck. Okay, let's do this instead. Because I don't. What the fuck? I have to pay for this? Are you kidding me? No, this was the perfect article though. Dang it. Wait. I can do a paywall blocker. Don't worry about it. We got it covered. Don't be too self-aware. What can I say? Okay, let's read this article real quick, and then we'll go from there. This is a CNN article. Residents say Waymo robotaxis are driving them mad. Can AI and humans coexist? Santa Monica, California. It's nearing midnight, and as the young man scurries through the dark alley, he wears a mask and overalls and is armed with a roll of duct tape as he nears his target, a driverless robot taxi. He tears off some tape. Did you vote for Trump? What? You think I voted for Trump? I didn't vote. I was 17. I was 17 when the election happened, so I couldn't vote. He's gonna destroy the world. Thank you guys. Hey, look what I got behind me, man. Look what I got behind me. Who are those people? It's a fighting oligarchy poster. I'm not a Trump supporter. Okay, let's read this article. The man and the others call themselves stackers. The most nights you'll find them masked from security cameras on a mission. They stand in the way of robotaxis, so the cars are forced to line up in a stack in an alley and can't access 2 charging lots near downtown Santa Monica. Waymo, owned by Google, parent company Alphabet, now has about 300 robotaxis roaming the streets of Los Angeles County. They become very popular with riders, but very unpopular with some residents who say human beings are kept awake at night due to the robot honking and flashing lights, backup beeps, as well as the general hubbub generated by the robot's human attendants who plug them into charge and vacuum them between rides. When they began operating the lots, it was complete surprise. All of us stopped sleeping, says original stacker, who goes by the handle Stacker1. He's asked us not to use his real name. Beep, beep, beep all night long, says Stacker1. I didn't know there was a whole community dedicated to destroying those. That's kind of crazy. Like some of the other neighbors reported, I've had phantom beeps during my drowsy days. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if my face cam is like kind of covering the text. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay. Waymo has tried and so far failed to get a restraining order against Stacker1. Santa Monica says the backup isn't loud enough. What? I don't really understand. See, I thought this was something else. Legislated in the future of beeps and AI. This Waymo, I don't think I might end stream. I think I have nothing to say about this. I thought I was gonna have a lot more to say about this, and I feel like I feel like this has been a bad stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna cut my losses. I'm sorry that I got on here and yapped about nothing for 40 minutes, but yeah, that's on me. I should have prepared better or been ready to talk about something, I guess. I thought I had more to say about this than I actually did, and I'm new to streaming, so I don't fully, know how to keep it going the right way. So I had a few things ready to go, but I didn't end up having as much to say about it as I did when I did the other streams that I've done recently. So my bad. I will do another stream, though. I still enjoy it. I'm still having fun with them, and I want to do more of them. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end this one. And yeah, thanks for joining. People that did, I hope you guys didn't hate it too much.